Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how I made around $500 on the 8th of June 2026. Let's get right into it. As usual, let's start on the higher time frame, and if we go on the 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see that on the long time we are bearish, but since short run we are bullish. So initially I was quite bullish on the day because there were a 4-hour gap above that was still unmitigated, and if you go on the hourly time frame, there were even more gaps that I wanted to see get hit. Even I think there was a 50%. Let's see, I want to, yeah, price just hit the 50%, so I could have seen maybe it go on the hourly fair value gap here and then move lower. So initially my daily bias was bullish, not bearish, and also on the 50-minute we can see there's no reason for price to go really lower. Maybe I wanted to see, this was my ideal scenario at 9:30, was this 50-minute gap here, so that price would open lower, hit this gap and then higher. But I also had a condition that was if price would have opened higher, sweep this swing high right here, I could have seen shorts because we were still on a 4-hour bearish gap. So even though I was slightly bullish on the day, I could have seen shorts coming at the start of the session. So let's see what price does when it opens. It immediately goes a bit up, but there was no inversion for me because this was pre-market inversion, so I do not trade pre-market inversions. I only trade if the inversion happens after the market closed and the fair value gap 2. So I did not trade this. I was patient and wanted to see this 50-minute gap get tapped, and this was what exactly happened. I waited, but there was no real inversion, so I did not trade anything. Here was a 5-minute inversion, but if you can see guys, the inversion was really terrible. It did not even inverse. I thought it would have, but looking back at it, no. But if I don't mistaken, there was a 1 minute. Yeah, let's go back a bit here. If you remember guys, in the beginning I was bullish, so I wanted to see longs, and at this time I was still bullish. I saw price go up and then down. There was a 1 minute inversion here that I did not want to take because, as I told you earlier, I was bullish. And this bullishness, I kept it for the whole chopness. Even though I must say I saw a few people take this short, 1 minute short I think, or 2 minutes, let's see, maybe a 30-second. Yeah, here was a 30-second inversion. Why did I not take this inversion? Simply it was because it was really close at 10 a.m. I do not trade near 10 a.m. because it's an hourly higher time frame value gap opening, so that means I'm not confident, and usually it sweeps, and I had a lot of experience where I got swept, and so I decided rather to take L to not trade at all. Here, what gave confidence for a lot of people was this SMT. If you can see here, yes, created a SMT, and NQ was the leading index. So overall, this trade was surely a solid one. Personally, I did not like it, so I failed it, but whoever took it got a W. And so I waited. I waited, and if we go on the higher time frame, we just hit an hourly gap here. Exactly. So now I was thinking, okay, we took out this hourly gap. Also, ES took out this hourly gap. So now price might go higher. I waited a 5-minute inversion here, and I also saw many people take this trade. I failed this trade too, only because I did not like the inversion. If you can see, guys, here there was a really small 5-minute inversion, and usually the small 5-minute inversions I try to avoid them because I'd rather see a big candle, a big inversion, big FVG get inversed. So how did I take the next trade? I still waited for price, and I remembered that this gap, this candle inverse is 5 minutes, so price wanted to move higher. So I still waited until I saw this. This was my confirmation that price wanted to go higher. If you see, guys, if we go on the trend line here, what you can see, guys, a CISD. This gave me all the confirmation I wanted to know that price wanted to go higher. Because there was an hourly gap that started to wanted to go higher. Price dumped into it, inversed the 5-minute, but because I didn't have enough conviction, I waited. I waited for the CISD, entered here, put my stop loss at the body of the inversion, and targeted around a 1-to-1. I think I targeted around a 1-to-0.7 because my entry was perfect, but I couldn't risk more. I risked around $410, $420 and could manage to get around a bit less than 500. Overall, I think this was a really good trade. One thing I really liked about this trade was, as I told you earlier, the CISD, but also the break even. When did I went break even? I entered not only because of the CISD, but I also entered because if you go on the 30-minute and go on ES, you can see here was a 30-minute inversion. Now you cannot see it, but if we go on the 5-minute time frame, I entered when the price was here, and this 30-minute FVG just got formed, and I just wanted to see price tap into it. So if we go on Nasdaq back again, this was my entry, and I waited here. Nothing happened. I still waited, and here, guys, I went break even. Why I went break even? Because yes, hit a higher time frame gap, so I knew now because it's a higher time frame gap, I have to go break even. To be honest, I thought I would get a break even trade today and not a W, but luck was on my side today, and after retrace, did not hit my break even point and then straight to B. I must say I'm very proud of this trade because I understood the narrative of the market, understood what was the higher time frame and why price wanted to move higher. With that, my video is finished. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here and will try to help you as much as I can, and hopefully one day I will get a payout. See you guys, and God bless.